So let's talk about productivity in coding and programming. Here is how I look at it. You got the skills, yeah. It's very easy to learn a new skill, right? You just spend enough time, um, and as long as you're persistent with it, you will get there, right? Skills wise, you can perfect a skill, right? But that's one part of the story. Then you got the experience. Where do you apply that skill? If you learn a programming language, you can apply that in many different ways, right? For example, Python you can apply on so many things. PHP you can mostly use to create websites, right? Um, okay, so you got the skills and you got the experience, and it takes years and years to do both. Obviously, experience is much more complicated, right? But it kind of gives you the substance, it kind of gives you the real value, right? Anyone can learn a skill, not everyone can gain valuable experience, which you gain by working on uh, a complicated task or working for a company that has a mature code base. That's how you learn new things. You observe things, what they have done, how they have solved particular problems, and that's one of the reasons why it's very good to work for a company that have big software. You can observe suddenly in first 3 months you're exposed to everything. You can see how company has done things, right? So you got the skills, then you got experience. Now what? Now you know the syntax, you know how things work. You can how you know how can you can play with the technology you have learned, and you have the experience. Now at this point in your career, you have limited time to do things, right? You only have 8 hours. You gotta go home, do your things as usual, live your life as well, right? So 8 hours is not enough. If you're at that stage in your career, 8 hours is never enough. Even 12 hours is not enough. People can tell you if you really focus. Well, no. Just because you really focus doesn't mean you'll find solutions instantly, no matter how intense your focus is. What if you're not in a good mood? What if you didn't have a good day? What if you're going through? What if it's dark outside? The weather is bad. There is no sun. So it's not just focus, it's many other things. We're humans, right? Not robots. You just push the memory in, more capacity, more CPU, and it'll work better. That's not how it works. Whatever food are you eating? It's everything, right? So you come um, to a point where hours, the time in day is not enough, and this is where most programmers, even experienced one, make mistake. They think 8 hours is all they have. The answer is they have whole day. Even sleep is on their side. They have whole day to solve a problem. They don't have to be sitting on the computer. They can go out cycling, go out walking, go out swimming, and they can find a solution without thinking too deep about it, as long as they have it in their head. As long as they have a mental picture of the problem they're trying to solve, they will be fine. Okay, so this is how it works. When you experience, you don't have all day, but you still have 24 hours overall. As long as you have a mental picture of the problem where you're stuck, a clear picture, as long as you understand the system and you know what you're trying to resolve, you don't need to be sitting here like I am right now to be coding. ChatGPT can write the syntax for you if you instruct it properly, right? You can Google whatever. But that particular solution that you need does not have to come while you're sitting here typing. It can come anytime while you're walking. Okay? So, yes, skills is important, yes, experience is important, but then comes a point where problems are so complicated, you just won't have enough time to solve these problems. This is where you create, just memorize, you create the whole, a very crystal clear mental picture. You rewrite the task in a clear way, so you know exactly what you're trying to solve. And then even in your sleep you'll find it. You take a shower, you'll find the answer. So as you get mature and you gain more experience, think about these things because they are important, and they not only help you get to a solution, but they give you a really good solution as well from time to time. You get first solution, then sleep on it. Maybe you'll get another solution if you know what you need. Yeah, if you know what you're trying to resolve, right? So think of it this way. I mean, personally, I do this all the time. Even when I go for a walk, I know the task I'm trying to resolve. Yes, I am there, but a part of my brain is constantly working, and it works for me. Like, there is no doubt it works. That's it. So good luck. I hope it helps. It's kind of nice thing. It's kind of like a privilege for us web devs to be able to do that. We don't have to physically be there. So that's tough luck.